My Lord, our prayer is that on that is 12th of April 2025 from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. My Lord, at Red Road, my Lord, we intend to, my Lord, organize a Hanuman Chalisa part, my Lord, which will have 3,000 participants. My Lord, the stage would be about 32 feet by 18 feet. 1,000 chairs would be there, two sound boxes, mic. My Lord, I'm appearing for the page number. My Lord, may kindly takes up, my Lord, page number 23. That is our representation, my lord, which was made to the Joint Commissioner as well as the Maidan Police Station on the 1st of April 2025. Lord, has your lordship got an extra P1. My lord, our prayer is that on that is 12th of April 2025 from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. My lord, at Red Road, my lord, we intend to, my lord, organize a Hanuman Chalisa part, my lord, which will have 3,000 participants. My lord, the stage would be about 32 feet by 18 feet. 1,000 chairs would be there, two sound boxes, mic, and my lord, some front space.
This you have done earlier. This you have done earlier.
No, my lord, this has been done, my lord, by this. What has happened on Red Road, my lord? Previously, 31st of March, my lord, there was an Eid program which has
No,
been
no. You
organized.
have this Hindu. Who is who is the organization, sir?
My lord, Hindu Seva Dal.
Hindu Seva Dal. Have they organized this earlier at Red Road?
This would be our first time we making this prayer, my lord. More so, we are bolstered, my lord, by the fact
No,
that
sir. Now this year with exchange of evidence.
the lordship
Please, sir. I
kindly,
will not.
kindly, my lord, yes, I'm only, my lord, beseeching your lordship. Lordship, may kindly see, my lord, page number 28.
28.
Yes, my lord. My lord, on the 31st of March 2025, my lord, Eid festival has taken place, my lord, where the Honorable Chief Minister was there and it was organized. My lord, this has happened. My lord, this has happened. Our prayer, my lord, is that it should be from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. My lord, requisite permission.
No, that is your prayer.
Prayer, my lord.
Now you are trying to establish a right.
No, my lord, it would. I am only beseeching, my lord. Why? My lord, may kindly cease, my lord. No objection has been given insofar as, my lord, the army area, my lord, army part is concerned with regard to this. Organizing this particular event, my lord, they have given a no objection for that particular day as well as the erection of state. My lord, this your lordship knows, my lord, it would fall under the army area which they have given necessary no objections for. My lord, with regard to this, my lord, our, my lord, prayer would be this, my lord, only. Which says, my lord, this would be a level playing field. My lord, if
What level
my lord,
playing
today, my
field?
lord, the ruling dispensation could do it from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 31st of March.
When from this is being this Red Road is being used
My lord,
as a custom
over
for,
here, my lord,
over,
what the
for how many years?
this would be
Tell me for how many years?
that has been
You tell me going on for how many years?
that I am
You are challenging that. It's all right, sir. That is why I am saying establish. There is a history behind this, sir.
my lord, I'm
From 1919, after the Khilafat movement, this was allowed. Earlier, it used to take place at Shahid Minar. Because of water logging at Shahid Minar, this was shifted to Red Road. So, an event which is from carrying on from early 1900 for 100 years. Olona, I'm not on that. Convention, custom, religious practices, I've got no issues. But then you have got to establish your right that until and unless you are allowed to hold this program, your religious, you can establish by religious rights.
our religious right, my lord, is I'm telling you, lord. My lord, may kindly look at it this way. Lord, may kindly please see page number 26. Previously, my lord, also, my lord, this honorable court, my lord, has allowed, my lord, similar instances. It's not only for one particular, my lord, agenda, one particular community. My lord, this has been previously, my lord, held to have been allowed by this honorable court. My lord, that was for the meeting of tribal persons of the minority community. My lord, all I am beseeching for, my lord, is that today, my lord, from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m.
You do it at Shahid Minar ground, I'm allowing.
They have, but what they have responded to, your lordship may kindly seize their email.
Yes.
I'm handing it first, my lord, because happy to my lord. Both. My lord, may kindly see, but with reference to your email dated 1/4/2025, this is to inform you that the Kolkata police may not have any objection to your scheduled program. Up to your
Shahid
knowledge.
Minar to
If it is held at the RR Avenue or Shahid Minar Maidan instead of Red Road, as holding such program at the proposed place may cause traffic congestion and inconvenience to the public at large. But I'm pausing here for a moment. My lord, there are twofold reasons: traffic congestion and inconvenience to the general public. On a Saturday morning at 5 a.m., my lord, I want to hold this from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. My lord, what traffic congestion could be, my lord, hampered by this? I'm asking this question to myself. But what would be the inconvenience which would be caused to the general public at large?
No, general public has nothing to say to.
But at 5
Only cluster of persons under an umbrella have audience.
They are not invoking their rights, my lord. My lord, your lordship kindly then sees 19(1)(b), my lord, it is there. My lord,
No,
they are assembling, my lord.
what is the speciality of doing that at Red Road? Because another persons of other faith have done that.
My lord, it is one of the
No, this is the only reason why you have come.
that, my lord, it is a place, my lord, where
To
we
go
want
to
my
the
lord,
Shah.
establish
I was also saying Shahid Mina. I see they are ready for Shahid Mina. Go to the Shahid Mina.
establishing the today they don't have any problem other than the twofold reasons that they have. But they have saying about traffic congestion. My lord, may kindly understand that at 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning, what traffic congestion at Red Road?
What you will understand regarding the general public at large, sir?
5 in the morning, my lord,
Up to 11 a.m. you are saying.
my lord, lordship may, if
Do
your
it
lordship,
with do it
if your
with.
lordship would require, well, if your lordship would require, my lord, lordship can reduce the time. If your lordship will require, my lord, lordship will reduce the time to whatever time your lordship will deem, my lord. But over here, my lord, at 5 a.m.
No, but you have got to establish a right, sir. I don't accept this police consent also, sir. Creating rights, sir.
My lord, over here, establishing a right, my lord,
All right, exchange of affidavits will take place, sir. No, 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 no.
tomorrow the entire festivities will begin. But tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti. Tomorrow is an auspicious
No,
day.
no.
My lord,
I have not say I have not whatever Hanuman Jayanti programs anybody has prayed, I have allowed.
yes,
But establishment of a new right because another religion is allowed to do this way by way of exchange of evidence and the other affected party you have got to make up a party. This I will not listen to the police also creating grounds for all silly reasons.
Lordship kindly, my lord, considers one thing. Over here, Lordship kindly says, my lord, two more things your Lordship kindly says. My lord, these stages, my lord, which have been built, but this is not an event which is unknown of, which has not been organized. My lord, today, my lord, it cannot be that it is for a particular community or
This I am again saying this particular community is doing for 100 years.
yes, my lord.
This particular community is doing for 100 years. There's a history behind, and you are trying to establish a right. So, establishment of right is supposed to be done on exchange of evidence, sir.
Today, my lord, it is not for what I'm understanding, what I followed from your lordship, my lord, I understand that it is a custom which has been having for a particular community, which is why they are
For a reasonable number of years.
Number of years which has been carrying on. My lord, but what I am, my lord, impressing upon your lordship, my lord, today is that that place area, my lord, it is not under, it is under the army area. When army has given a no objection, my lord, the police.
So, army do it within Fort William.
No, my lord. When the area, no, but that is not the only issue, my lord, is with regard to the law and order situation. My lord, which the police have a right to say. Now, my lord, with regard to the law and order, they are giving twofold reasons. One is of inconvenience to the traffic, and another one is of general public at large. My lord, these are the only twin conditions which they are saying, harping on. My lord, that being so, my lord, at 5 a.m. in the morning, my lord, whether this.
You are harping on 5 and not 11 a.m. That will carry on up to at least 1 a.m.
No, not 1 a.m. My lord, it will not be because
3,000 people you have said.
Yes.
That will become 5,000 automatically. That everywhere.
That, my lord, your lordship made, but these are things, my lord, which your lordship.
I'm not entering into that area. I will not.
What I'm
On exchange of evidence, you establish your rights, sir. Thereafter.
Here, my lord, your lordship kindly considers, this cannot be, my lord, a message, my lord, what I am, my lord, respectfully submit, my lord, before this honorable court. But this cannot be a message that this, my lord, by customs, by establishments, my lord, so therefore it has to be done by one particular community, my lord, over years to come. My lord, today, my lord, no place, my lord, other than places of worship can belong to a particular community. This is a, my lord, a public place. So therefore, my lord, another community, my lord, if they want to do it over there, my lord, unless and until
how many? That's why I'm saying how many years they are doing it. Tell me. For you tell me. You search. You search for how many years they are doing that. Hmm. Right, you establish by exchange of evidence. I've said, sir, but fast establishment of right must be there.
Establishment of right.
Yes, yes, yes. Because you are using I have got that reasonable. You have got to say that reasonable restrictions are not coming with in this.
Reasonable restriction, your lordship can monitor it, or your lordship can
No,
impose
কিভাবে
restriction.
So you are your main thrust of contention is because another community has been allowed on red.
Not only that
No,
point.
that is the only point.
First, your lordship, can you see first whether we have a valid permission or not? This is number one from the concerned authority. Who is the owner of the land? This is number one. We have the valid permission. They have given us the permission. Now, so far as the there are two issues they are given us reply. They are saying that, but kindly see it, two things, it says that it is inform you the Kolkata police may not have any objection to your scheduled program if it is held either at RR Avenue or Shohid Minar Maidan instead of Red Road, as holding such program at proposed place may cause traffic congestion. It's a Saturday. It's a state holiday. Can you consider this situation? But yes, the court is also not functioning on Saturday. That to 5 you have also said 11, but your lordship can restrict it 5 to 10. And second one, your lordship will find that inconvenience to public at large.
So why are you wanting? What is the sacredness of the red road? You tell me. Satisfy me. What is the sacredness of the red road for holding the Hanuman Chalisa?
But if I do at the same time, but I not with deep respect, respectfully I say, but I am not aiming to any, don't have any sentiment to any other person. The same place, some other, I don't want to use that.
No, no, that is the only point, sir. Finally, you have got to boil down over there, sir. That is why I am saying establish your rights, sir. First time you are going to do this. I'm saying earlier you have done this wherever earlier something has been done. I have allowed everything. But first time you have got to do, you have got to establish your right over there, sir.
First time only.
No, but
Peaceful procession and participating in a religious ceremony, it itself is a fundamental right.
participate religious ceremony. You participate. No, why at the heart of the city there over there?
This court has given us the permission. Your lordship can visualize the situation. In 15th August, 26th January, 7 days, all of us we face the same problem. Since morning, we had to come through the stand road always. If these convenience on a weekdays can be held, Lord, why not today?
No, no, everybody will come. One court, wherever administration has allowed or not allowed, I've got nothing to say. But if court has got to pass an order, court has got to pass an order on certain cogent reasoning, sir. To you, the cogent reasoning is that because another community has been allowed, you should be allowed.
Now, kindly see the land, who is the owner of the land, they have no objection. I have the valid permission.
So why do you approach the police?
Only for law and order problem.
The law and
let us ensure that so the untoward incident cannot take place. Only that part we want. Otherwise,
so they are unable to give that. They have said they are unable to give. This is what is the communication.
Your lordship's intervention is required. They can give to other person. They cannot give it to us.
This is the same reason you are repeating, sir.
Not your point. I have also given your lordship the example of 15th August and 26th January. And kindly see the order which have annexed. Earlier also, this has been given by the court.
No, no. Then somebody will come and say, "I will do Durga Puja over there. I will face."
Permission, they are very concerned authority. Then only your lordship can say.
No, valid permission, sir. Who has given? Landowner is very vital over here, sir. Yes. User, the owner has given you permission. Yes. Now, if you require assistance of the police, and police says that for whatever reasons they do not agree to your proposal, then where do landowner go? You do it at they have given. Then you, if you say police is the main authority, do what the police has said. You can't have half consent of the landowner and half consent.
Valid and not the protest matter. Ask your lordship sees not the whether when there is a public meeting or not, but whether there is a valid permission there or not by the concerned person.
That is one of the grounds, sir. Oh, one of the ground. One of the grounds. That's one of the grounds.
Permission from the owner of the landowner. Only the role of police come into play so far as the law and order situation is concerned. But kindly see here, but we are performing it since 5 a.m. morning till not.
You are, have you, I'm just asking you, have you earlier any year done that?
Not done. This is not expected. Advocate general is appearing. And our options don't indulge this kind of practice. The second person, but although advocate general is appearing, he is saying no more. But kindly don't stop it for the time.
You make your submission, sir. I will do that. Yes, you tell me that this is for the first time you are doing, or earlier you have done. First time you are doing. Yes. Number one. Number two is that what is the reasons for doing this over here? You have assigned cogent reasons. Tell me.
The wine of the days, the kind of see page 23.
এই ঘরে সব পাখা টাকা গুলো বন্ধ করে রেখে দিয়েছো কেন? আমি তো বুঝতে পারছি না। এসিও বন্ধ করে রেখে দিয়েছি। Yes, Mr. What is the reason you have given that for what purpose for the first time, irrespective of any place, you want to do this? Sir? Tell me.
Because it is a public place. It is not a place of worship. And surrounding that area, no other place of worship is there. In other community. That is the best place, Lord. And your Lordship can consider from there saying either Agar Avenue or Shahid Minar, distance to the nearest masjid is much.
It's not bothering them. It's how they will man, that is their reasoning. Sir. You are wanting, I don't find any reason being given over here in your written representation. You are just informing them, I want to do it over here.
Itself is a reason. Hanuman Jayanti. That itself is a reason.
Very good, sir. Yes, Mr. Dotto.
My learned friends, both of them have not answered your lordship's query. That where do you get this right from? This has not been answered. The answer is X has done, so I should do. That cannot be the answer. But the Supreme Court has dealt with this matter. Any place where one can worship, any place.
This is not worship they are saying, sir.
No, that is what they say.
This is not worshipping.
Whatever.
Chanting mantras.
A religious practice. May please have a look at this.
This is a Worship Special Provisions Act, 1991.
Yes. Which fell for consideration in 94.
Ram Janmabhoomi case.
Ismail Faruqi's case. Please have a look to two paragraphs of this judgment. 1994, Volume 6, Supreme Court Cases, 360. Where your Lordship has seen Miller, page 23. Where your Lordship was searching in vain. What is the reason? My learned friends have not been able to at least add any reason or substitute any reason. That also, Miller, your Lordship has been pleased to give them an opportunity. They could not. They say that I have a right. Now, please take note. Paragraphs 75, 74. But this deals with Article 25 and 26. Guys, skip over Miller 74. Please come to 77 and 78. It may be noticed that Article 25 does not contain any reference to property like Article 26 of the Constitution. The right to practice, profess, and propagate religion guaranteed under Article 25 of the Constitution does not necessarily include the right to acquire or own or possess property. Similarly, this right does not extend to the right of worship at any and every place of worship. This paragraph deals with place of worship. I'll come to the other parts. Place of worship, so that hindrance to worship at a particular place per se may infringe the religious freedom guaranteed under Article 25 and 26. The protection under 25 and 26 is to religious practice, which forms an essential and integral part of the religion. A practice may be a religious practice, but not an essential and integral part of practice of that religion. Therefore, paragraph 77 deals with right to have a religious practice at any place of worship. Now, Red Road is not a place of worship. Please take paragraph 78. While offer of prayer or worship is a religious practice, its offering at every location where such prayers can be offered would not be an essential or integral part of the religious practice unless the place has a particular significance for that religion, number one, so as to form an essential or integral part thereof. Places of worship of any religion having particular significance for that religion to make it an essential or integral part of the religion stand on a different footing and have to be treated differently and more reverentially. Your Lordship was only asking my learned friends that what is your right or what is your client's right to have it on Red Road. The answer was another community permitted, therefore I should be permitted. Now, paragraph 78 and 77 distinguishes two things. Number one is 77 says that I do not have a right to go and worship at any place of my choice. Place of worship of my choice, 77. I cannot say that being a Hindu, I have a right to enter Kalighat temple and nobody can prevent me. I cannot say that. This is Miller para 77. If it causes inconvenience to others, hindrance to others. And 78 says that in order to have a practice at a particular place, you must show that there is some significance to that place. And the significance is not that another community. Significance is that it forms an essential and integral part of that religion. Mm, mm. Therefore, Milord, the first query of the court, Milord, in my very respectful submission, has not been answered by my learned friends, but it has been answered by the Supreme Court. They have not shown to your lordship that this place has a significance which is attached to the offerings or the religion. I mean, the lordship has been pleased to, Milord, observe that this is a practice which is going on for more than 115, 20 years. Where there are other practices also, like we have the Republic Day parade over there, the Independence Day parades over there. Now, kindly take me to another paragraph. I don't think is that of much importance. That, of course, 143 is on public order. I don't trouble your lordship. Therefore, unless these either paragraph 77, if they consider it to be a place of worship, is satisfied, or if it is not a place of worship, it is a public thoroughfare, then paragraph 78. But the other matter, there is another matter, which your lordship has been pleased to fix. Kindly fix this with that. Let us let the court decide on this. Some interim order without reason, without referring to any Supreme Court judgments on the field, in my
Sir,
very
also I will ask the administration to reconsider this. You will see the documents available in your archive. Earlier, this was allowed in Shahid Minar only.
right, yes, right.
But the for logging of water
Yes, particular
and this
reason
then become
is not fixed.
that was I believe 98 or 99 something like this. Earlier this used to be held at Shahid Minar. Now from there it was shifted on that year to Red Road because the water logging is not there.
It has a history behind it. That is why the Supreme Court is saying it must have a significance. It must have a significance. Otherwise, just saying that I'll worship in court number 35 will not do. But these are my submissions.
But at the same time, can you consider that every program has to start for the first time? You can remember that the Durga Puja carnival, which happens on the radio. What is the significance of allowing it?
Because in reply, if another instance is given, I don't get a right of reply. No. You should have said this in your opening argument. I could have dealt with it. I will deal with that.
Everybody knows this is not a new fact. I'm coming.
Very well. Then you hold your breath. Then I'll deal with Durga Puja, and then you come.
Yes.
You come back. Durga Puja, my learned friend says, why Durga Puja carnival is held over there. Number one is, Milord, Durga Puja carnival is, Milord, a part of the procession or immersion that takes place every year with or without Milord the carnival. On the days before the carnival, Milord, the immersions take place.
Well, let them deal with this, sir. I am giving them opportunity.
And significance. Milord, Durga Puja is featuring in two lists. First list is the central government's national list of heritage programs. In West Bengal, Milord, Durga Puja is said to be one of those, apart from Sonach and whatever. And Milord, so far as the other part is concerned, Milord, this is an UNESCO heritage tag program, which has got, Milord, an international feature. Milord, we showcase Durga Puja, Bengalis or Bengal showcase Durga Puja throughout the globe. Well, all comparisons are not comparable.
No, they can establish their rights, sir. I have got nothing that's.
So I'm only not responding to what my learned friend says, that anything and everything cannot be compared.
Says that the exchange of evidence, my entire the application will be infructuous by that time.
So you challenge this order. I am uploading this order. Challenge before the Chief Justice, sir. If he gives permission, I have got nothing to say, sir. Or whichever bench is before. But not satisfied. Not satisfying my conscience.
Any of this is significant as because where is the bartending necessary of the Lord the no.
It's all well. So that
Rather that your lordship will find, but after Vijaya Dashami, although your lordship will find that Vijaya Dashami is a day when the immersion was supposed to be taken place. But this Milord, the program is being organized 2 days after Milord Vijaya Dashami. That is also not inconvenience of general public. And that happens from 4 till Milord 9, 11, 12. Here Milord from morning 5 to Milord 10. If you also can restrict me the people also. And Milord, can you see the permission given by the military ones?
so
See, but the last para, can you see it, Milord? Eight. Liaison must be carried out on an inspection team mobile at file numbers 1 so military police and conducting agency will be responsible to coordinate with modern inspection team for the following inspection. A for pre-event inspection minimum 24 hours prior to the event. B for the post-event inspection within 24 hours after conclusion of the event. Not everything has been given by the owner of the land. Only the law and order situation has to be assessed by them and give adequate reports. So that no untoward incident can take place.
So giving the land and law and order are two different aspects, sir. You establish your rights, sir. I have got nothing to say.
My right is already there. Covered by para 77, 78, and 79 of the judgment which was also cited. But try and see it once. It may be noticed that Article 25 does not contain any reference to property like Article 26 of Constitution. The right to practice, profess, or propaganda religion guaranteed under Article 25 of the Constitution does not necessarily include the right to acquire or own the possess of the property. We are not claiming that also. Similarly, this right does not extend to the right of worship at any place, every place of worship. You know, kindly mark the word worship. So that any hindrance to the worship at a particular place per se may infringe the religious freedom guaranteed under Article 25 or 26 of the Constitution. So, Lord, if it is not the place of worship, then only Lord, this para will come into play. But it is not a, there is no mosque and no other religious community places is there in Red Road. Now, see, Lord, the protection under Article 25 and 26 of the Constitution is to religious practice, which forms an essential and integral part of religion. A practice may be a religious practice, but not an essential or integral part of practice of the religion. But the Supreme Court very cautiously incorporate this para, saying that not keeping in mind if a place, not if it is worship, not then only this para will be applicable.
Then subsequent paragraph you read, sir.
Yes, the right for a prayer of worship is a religious practice. It's offering at every location where such prayers can be afforded to not be an essential or integral part of such religious practice, unless the place has a particular significance for the religion. So, as far as an essential or integral part of thereof, places of worship of any religion having particular significance for the religion make it an essential and critical part of a religion. Stand on a different footing and have to be treated differently and more differential. So, Lord, so far as this para is concerned, but kindly see para 79 also. A full bench of Allahabad so and so, the argument has been advanced by the landed council on the certain work of an religion institution based on Article 25, 1 and 26 clause C of the Constitution. It is says that Mutwali's right of profess his religion is infringed, that the work of property is compulsorily acquired, but the acquired property is under Article 31, to which the right conferred under Article 25 expressly subjected has nothing to do with such right and no way infringe the exercise. It has been contended that the mosques enjoy a particular position in Muslim law. Once a mosque is established and prayer are offered in such mosque, the same remains for all time to come the property of Allah and the same revert back to the donor or founder of the mosque. Or any person professing Islamic faith can offer the prayer in such mosques and even the structure is demolished, the base remains the same where namaz can be offered. Lord, the Supreme Court, but I don't want to not make any comments on this para. Why Lord para 78 was incorporated, keeping the view of Lord 8? Because in that law, if any offer or prayer has been made to a particular place, that place goes to the the Almighty. That is the reason, Your Lordship, that this para has been incorporated. But so far as this practice is concerned, which we are seeking permission, no such binding effect is there. That is the reason Supreme Court has said this. And kindly see, what are the facts? Kindly see para 1. Why the para 76 was incorporated by the Supreme Court? As because the Lordship knows under the Muslim law, if any prayer is being made to a particular place which is not a place of worship, that place offers to the Almighty after the program is over. And that is the reason, very cautiously, the Supreme Court has said this kind of religious ceremony or participation in a religious program is not permissible, keeping in the view of the particular law. And so far as this program is concerned, it has not binding effect to any other law. It is only for that time and for that date only. And there is a significance as because 12th, Your Lordship, I told Your Lordship, it's a the birth anniversary of the Lord. And military police has been given permission.